We're live. Welcome to another episode of the Faddah Figures podcast.
Yay, yay.
Special guest Shay's in here. We'll see how long this lasts.
I know.
That's right.
Kevin is babysitting his own child.
Yes, he is.
Kevin will not be joining us,
Next time.
but what have you been up to?
Oh, man, this week has been like a blur. Last week of school for the kiddos. So they are on summer vacation. So that's nice because I can actually start doing my job at the school. Today was teacher's last day. So that's nice. I get to go to an empty school for the most part and actually do my work. But besides that, nothing too much, really.
So today was actually last day of school? Did
Yeah.
the kids go to school today?
Yesterday was the last day of school for kids.
Oh, okay.
And then today was the last day of school for teachers.
Teachers just have to go in and like clean up and stuff.
Yeah, they got to clean out their rooms and do all their end of year checklist stuff. So some of them probably didn't finish today. They probably have to come back on Tuesday.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it just depends. But sometimes, yeah, they like to take their time, not rush through it. But we'll see. How about you?
Bro, it's just been like super. It's been busy, like a busy week. And I have a bowling tournament this weekend, so I've just been like thinking of that, practicing for that. So it's just been crazy hectic.
Where's the tournament at?
Leeward, Pro City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that always where it's at?
No, it kind of just depends on where they're like which alley's hosting it.
Gotcha.
But I want to say a lot of them are at Leeward.
Okay.
Majority. I think it's just bigger. That's why.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's been crazy.
I just want to make a shout out to Bryce. You're listening, bro. Beat San Francisco. 49ers. Freaking 49ers, man. And the Warriors. Why you got to do that to Texas, man, to Dallas? So if you're listening, I hope the Warriors lose in the finals.
Do you think the Mavericks really wanted to win Game 4 to go to Golden State to just get beat?
I don't know, man. Like, I really thought they had a chance to win. I'm dead serious. I really thought the way they were playing, they beat the number 1 seed, man. And what was it, game 2? They were up by 20. I was like, dude, we won 1 series. I was like, dude, Warriors never lost at home. I was like, dude, if we won that game and tied it, I mean, it could have been, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely thought it was going to go to game 7. It wasn't going to be like some crazy Mavericks was going to freaking sweep them or anything.
Yeah.
But I felt like, man, it's just the Warriors are just too good team basketball, man.
They're good. Like, they're good.
They have such a good overall team.
Yeah.
It's like anybody on their roster can freaking have a 30-point night. Like it's just
yeah, and they can just plug people in. Like they almost like anyone can just plug into their, as long as they have their 3 main guys, like anyone can fill in.
I'm really hoping the Mavericks, they do not freaking. We need to get a good second, and they better not pay Brunson.
I just don't get why they kept shooting so many 3-pointers, like
because that's the Mavericks. That's how they play. You live and die by the 3.
That's not a winning formula.
No, it's not. It's not. But they ain't got nothing else. What are you gonna do?
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are like the 2 best 3-point shooters, and they don't even shoot that many threes.
Yeah,
the Mavericks like shot twice as many threes in them.
Yeah, that's just how the Mavericks play. So I really hope they don't freaking pay Brunson because man, that's gonna kill the team because he's decent, but he's not a bona fide number 2. Like we need.
Yeah.
I know there were talks about getting Gobert to the Mavericks. I hope they don't do that. That's freaking dumb. Like that's stupid. I heard some other talks about maybe KD. I was like, hell no. Do not bring KD to freaking Dallas. He's freaking drama queen, man. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind having LeBron. Like, but I just feel like he's too ball dominant too. He's not a like I don't know how that would even work.
Luka's just gonna play off ball.
No way. Luka's never gonna play off ball. He needs the ball. It's just same as LeBron. So I don't know how that would work. But man, I don't know. I feel like we got still a couple more years to go. I mean, I was surprised we made it this far in the playoffs. So I
I was
honestly
surprised
didn't.
he has
Yeah.
beat
I thought we were gonna get beat by the. Honestly, I thought we were gonna get beat in the first round. I didn't think we were gonna beat the Jazz.
Who'd you guys play first round?
Jazz.
Oh, okay. That's a good win. That's a good win.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, Phoenix, they're gonna knock us out. But then I was like, holy cow, I don't know what's going on with Phoenix. So I just felt like, dude, this is like 2011. I think this is our year, like with Dirk. No one thought they were gonna freaking do it. But man, we don't have the freaking talent, man.
The Warriors are just the Warriors, though. No one's gonna.
I can't, dude. They play. They're like the epitome of team basketball.
Yeah.
Just the way they pass, the way they kick it out to the 3-point line, and they just dash in still, and don't shoot the three. Like it's so hard to. It's so hard to play against that because I felt like every time someone drove in and kicked it back out to the 3-point line, and then they would dash in, they would have to go up to them to play defense. The guy was right under the goal. Just an easy pass for a dunk. Like I feel like so many plays like that. I was like, dude, like, it's freaking ridiculous. Like we hit a 3, then they hit a 2. We hit a 3, they hit a 2. It's like, dude, we're never gonna freaking catch up doing this. We gotta make some stops here. I was just like, God. So I don't know.
Hopefully, it's a good finals, though. I just want it to be a good finals.
I don't think they'll do that to the Celtics. They got their defense is like legit, but I mean they got some people. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't want the Heat to go. I feel like that's gonna be a boring freaking final.
What?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be boring. I feel like I want the Celtics to go because man, they play good defense. I feel like they'll give them a run for their money. But I feel like if it's the Heat, I feel like it's gonna be over in 5. I feel like I don't think the Heat
no matter who goes, I think it's over in 5. I think Warriors in 5.
No way. Not if Celtics. I think it could go to a game 7. I think that's gonna be a good series if it's the Celtics. I think they're gonna play good defense.
Luck is gonna run out.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know, but oh god, I can't. Yeah, our season was cut short, so that was very sad. Very sad indeed. Man. Do you have any topics for this this week?
Not really. Do you have any?
No. It's just been a really tough week, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, it's just with the shootings. I mean, damn, like in the past 10 days, man, there's been shootings left and right. I mean, we had a shooting here in Hawaii.
That's crazy.
Yesterday, I mean, it wasn't a mass shooting, but it's still a shooting. And I'm just like, what the freak is going on, man? Like, I don't know. It just boggles my mind how we're in a country that, like, I'm all about, like, you want your guns? Yeah, you have the right to have your guns, but 18 years old, dude, like, you don't know nothing to be having a freaking assault rifle. Like, I don't even trust you with a BB gun. Like, and you're 18 years old, and for you to have the right to go buy an assault rifle just baffles me. I just can't imagine.
Like, what's more crazy? It was like on his 18th birthday too. Like,
yeah, a couple of days later. So I'm just like, I can't imagine, like.
Oh, it was a couple of days later? I thought they said he got it.
No, I don't think it was right on his birthday. It was like a couple of days later. Like, I can't imagine, like, are you stupid? Like, what kind of country, like, what kind of state, like, oh God, and I'm from Texas, man. I feel for them. The sad part is nothing's gonna change in that state.
I just don't understand how they don't want just like they're not trying to say take it away from them. They're just saying it like make it where there needs to be some kind
Yeah,
of
they don't. No
better.
one wants any kind of gun regulation. It doesn't even matter. Like, dude, think about it. Just the simple thing of background check. You would think any common person would be like, yes, I
Yeah,
would want a background check to be thoroughly done for someone
yeah,
that wants a gun. Nope, that is not 80-90% of the country wants that. But because people in whatever higher may be in politics are like, nope, I'm not gonna do that because the NRA is paying me money or whatever it is. Like it just makes no sense to me. Like there's like simple laws that can be put in place to be like, hey, we're not saying you can't have the guns. We're saying
yeah,
that people shouldn't have the guns, shouldn't have the guns.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you're the
yeah,
shouldn't have a gun and you're angry because you can't have a gun. Well, tough shit. You shouldn't freaking have a gun. Like
yeah,
I don't understand. Like what's like that's literally common sense. But people just are like, no, that's my right. And I'm just like, you're an idiot. Like you know what? I don't want anything bad to happen, but it's just like it just kills me because I guarantee you, you know what? Probably in the next 10 days, another shooting's gonna happen. I hope not, but I'm almost sure in the next 30 days,
yeah, for
there's
sure.
gonna be another shooting somewhere. It's just like, and it's come to a point where it's like, I'm not surprised by it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
honestly, yesterday when I saw on the news there was like you texted me, there was I was just like, oh really? Okay. Like
yeah,
I kind of felt bad. That was my response to it. Like I
yeah.
was, what are you real? Like
Just
it was
so
like,
numb. Yeah,
all right, yeah, there was no shooting. Like it just, I just, man, it sucks, man. I don't even, yeah. Like I think I saw. I don't know if you know. I think his name is like Jordan Kepler or something like that. He does like these funny videos about like Republicans, Trump supporters. He goes ask questions, and it's just he's just very smart and quick with his questions, and the way they answer, he responds in a way it's like you're answering very stupidly,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like dumb. And he did this thing about where you can buy guns very easy. And Florida, I didn't know this. I guess Florida, you don't even have to be there to get a gun license, which I was like, what? Like you just mail in something and you take a gun class and then they give you a certificate. And I was like, that can't be right. Like I'm hoping that skit wasn't true, but yeah, he did the skit where he went to Florida, took a gun, or he took a gun class in Jersey, applied for a gun license in Florida, and he got it. And I was just like,
That's crazy.
yeah, Florida, you got to get your shit together. Like that don't. Yeah, I was just like, it's just crazy, man. And like you said, you sent me those things of like people have like answers like, oh, we should arm teachers. Dude, I work at an elementary school. I don't trust nothing against teachers, but I don't trust none of my teachers.
I
I don't
honestly
trust
think I honestly think like 90% of the teachers don't even want that
yeah.
responsibility.
Can you imagine a high school teacher having a gun and some high school kid getting access to like that's just putting more guns into people's hands doesn't solve
Yeah,
the gun
yes,
crisis. Like
yes,
it does like that. Like I think I saw like one. It was one reporter. It asked like some Republican person like, "Hey, how can we fix this?" And he said something like, he asked like, "Don't you think it's a little weird to give an 18-year-old a right to buy a gun? Don't you think it should be at least 21? Do you think they're like developmentally ready and sound to have a weapon?" And his response was, well, we let our 18-year-olds go into the military and carry weapons. And I was like, yeah, they're freaking trained. Like the military trains you and the
yeah,
military filters you.
yeah,
Like they're
yeah.
not going to someone with a mental illness or
Yep.
they feel like boot camp, like, oh, this person shouldn't have a gun. Like,
Yep.
there's states where literally, oh, I took a class, an 8-hour class,
Yeah.
that I basic know the weapon, and Billy Bob or whatever freaking name is gonna go buy a gun and shoot cans in his backyard,
Yeah.
and then be like, let me go buy 300 rounds because I'm pissed off today. Let me
Yeah.
go shoot up the mall. Like, it's just, I just, and the sick part is, all these people aren't gonna vote. It's not gonna matter, and I wish it does matter, because people are like, vote. It's like all these Republican states are going to stay Republican, like and Republicans are going to do the same thing that they've always done. Democrats are never going to do anything. Like, I don't know, man. Politics, like, people are just. I feel like politicians should make no money. I feel like if they made no money and it was literally a volunteer service where it's like, look, I really want to help my state, and I am volunteering my services, and you're going to make literally the basic funds to survive.
Yeah.
Could solve the issue. But on the other end, it could make it more corrupt because they're so broke. They're probably going to take more.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, I don't know. It's very sad. It's very sad to live in a country where I feel like we shouldn't have this problem. Like, every other country in the world does not have the. Dude, there's ISIS and terrorists in other countries, and they don't have mass shootings, which boggles my mind. And there's weapons everywhere. I feel like in Africa, like, there's all these kid soldiers. You don't see them mass shooting. I mean, unless they don't televise it. I could be wrong.
Unless they don't like keep count of it. But yeah, like, I don't think.
I just feel like, I don't know, man. It just, when people are like, oh, it's because it's mental illness, I'm like, well, it's like the chicken or the egg. I feel like it's like, okay, they're mentally ill. Well, they still got access to a gun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, like, if they're mentally ill, definitely shouldn't have access to a weapon.
It's like, that's the point, is like, that's what we're trying, like, they're trying to put in laws where that person shouldn't have been able to get the gun.
I feel like all the people are really scared of gun laws because they feel that if it passes, they're going to realize, oh man, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that shouldn't have a weapon, so I'm going to fight for it. Because that's the only logical thing that I can think of, is like, be against background checks. Why would you be against, like, red flags? Why wouldn't you be against, a waiting period? Like, it just, like, obviously you're probably one of those people. That's the only thing that I think of, is why they're fighting so hard. It's just, it's very, I hope another school shooting doesn't happen. I mean, God, man, like, there was such a sad story. Like, they had an award assembly that day, and there was this one parent talking about, like, I literally watched my daughter. She got an award, and I, tell her, like, hey, I'll see you after school, and they let her go back to class, and they left campus. Like, never, like, I can't even imagine how I would feel just thinking, like, I should have just told her, you know what?
Let's just
School's
go
out.
out. Yeah.
Let's go. You won an award, let's go celebrate. Like, but now he's gone.
That
it's like, and the guy that got the heart attack, like, oh my God, dude, he left. First of all, the 4 kids lost their mother. Now they lost a father. It's just like, oh, and
there's just so many sad stories, like, throughout the whole thing.
And then there's, like, this whole NRA convention in Texas and Houston. It just makes me sick.
It's crazy. It's crazy that they still decided to have the convention. Like, I almost feel like most people would have, like, paused it and, like,
it's about money. It's about that, like, money.
Let's just, like, pause the convention, let it, like, chill over, and, like, we'll reschedule it for, like, a couple weeks later or something.
It's just, and then the governor is, like, I feel like he's trying to save face. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna go to the convention, but I'm gonna do a pre-recorded message. I'm like, bro, you might as well just go there. Like, what? Like, the whole point is for you to not support the NRA. Like, you not going and giving them a pre-recorded message is you might as well go there. Like it's almost a slap in the face to me if you do that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
It's almost like a win-win for him because he doesn't have to go down there and he can still like support them and
then I feel like come on, Republicans, like are these the only people? Like no one can beat these other Republicans that are in office. Like there's no one better. I'm just like, that's sad. I just feel like it's just I don't understand how there's like, oh god, yeah. There's so many topics that I feel like majority of the US, like 80, 70%, whatever, is for a certain topic. But the people that make those decisions don't make those, like they won't.
yeah.
It's kind of like that doesn't make any sense to me. If 70 to 80% of people that's living in the US wants this, you should fight for it and get it for us. Like, but that makes too much sense. I feel like that you would think that's how politics should work because they work.
But it's really, really confusing.
It is very like I don't know. Diana explains it to me all the time, and I still get confused. I'm just like, dude, this is. It shouldn't be this confusing.
Like,
I feel
it shouldn't be that confusing. Like, and these people are like running the nation, and they're like making up like they're supposed to be leading everybody, and it's like the system that they're in is like way too confusing, way too complicated.
Like their whole job is like, oh, we have this problem in the U.S. Let's fix it. Like obviously, some problems you're not going to be able to fix. It's more complex, but like gun control should be an easy fix.
Yeah,
like, I don't see why. Again, it just comes down to money. Like people,
like just like politics in general is like confusing. Yeah. Like, do you know who all like Ever Beach's what do you call like representative is?
Isn't Ever Beach? Who's that comedian? Babe, Augie T. I think he's our representative.
Yeah, but then isn't there like another guy like Kurt Vifala?
Do you know who that is, babe? No, I don't know who that guy is.
Bro, like someone told me there's like 3 different representatives for
Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
for like different like I don't know for like different
districts or something. Yeah, I mean there might be.
But I was so confused. Like, how does that even work? Like,
I mean, to be honest, even Augie T, like I feel like I found out he still does like comedy. Stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like, bro, I get it, you're a comedian, but like, you have that much free time for you to be doing comedy shows, like unless this is like
he delegates very well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just feel, I mean, I don't know what you can really do as a representative ever. I mean, I don't know how much power you really have.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like if the representative really was trying to make a difference and like listen to the people, like don't all they do is like relay the message basically.
Could be, yeah. Like, I really don't know what. I don't know if they're just like the voice of the people.
Yeah.
And they're just a messenger. They don't really have no power. It's like, hey, my whole job is to relay your concerns. I have no power to change them. I just relay it up to someone else.
Yeah.
No control if they're even listening to me.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, then why do we have you? Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like we can skip you and just have town halls with the person that actually can do something about it. Yeah. And we'll tell them, but I don't, like I said, I don't know how politics works.
That's why it's like it shouldn't be that confusing, and I think that's part of the problem. Like,
it really shouldn't, but it's just sad, man. I feel like it's just I don't know. It's like we've had this problem for how long now, and man, it's like we have like over 200 shootings already. It's freaking amazing. I think it was like over 200 something. Like,
let me look it up. Like 20 something. I'm pretty sure it was like 20 something.
I think I looked it up on NPR. Like, I don't have it. But I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Mass shootings in the U.S. And then I'm pretty sure it was an NPR article that I. Oh yeah, never mind. You are correct.
Yeah.
21 school shootings have taken place so far in 2022, but it's 21 weeks into the year, and we've
Yeah.
had already 213 mass shootings. Yeah.
Oh, like
So
in general?
Yeah, I have to look
Moly.
because everything. So even mass shootings, I guess you have to see like
It's over X amount of number, right?
consider mass shooting. Is it more than 2 people, more than 3 people?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
are they like gangs like that? I mean, I don't.
No.
Yeah, it's a mass shooting. Even like school shootings, like if it's on campus where someone committed suicide or whatever, that's still considered a school shooting. So numbers could be skewed depending on what kind of data they're taking from. But I mean, like I said, in the past 10 days, it's like, dude, like, oh man, it's like a
That's
grocery
about 20 school shootings one a week.
school, like, and then today there was at a graduation. There's been shit. It's just like, bro, like when is enough gonna be enough? I don't know. Like I find it hard to believe that everyone that I know that owns weapons would be so against these basic things.
Yeah.
You know, but like even just the argument of having an assault rifle, like why?
An assault rifle.
My thing is, you have every right to protect yourself. Like, who do you think is going to come attack you where you need an assault rifle and 100 rounds, however many rounds you need? Like, one, are you that bad of a shot? Two, like, I just feel like I only need a freaking handgun. If I was going to buy, I'm assuming whoever's going to burglarize me is not going to burglarize me with an assault rifle. And if they do, I have bigger issues. Like, I have bigger issues if someone's going to rob me with an assault rifle. These robberies happen with either a handgun, a knife, or something like that. You know? So then you got to start asking yourself, okay, you're not really wanting to protect yourself. That's a bullshit reason.
Yeah.
More for recreation. I'm like, I'm all for it. You want to shoot if you want to have an assault rifle for recreation, I'm all about it, but you shouldn't be able to take it home because you don't need it for protection anymore. It's more for recreation. So if it's for recreation, you should have that weapon in a safe at the gun range.
At the range,
or whatever gun range you want. Case closed. But again, it's probably not for recreation. They just want to have it because it's a shiny toy and I want to have it.
Right, yeah.
And then of course there's like, oh, it's my constitutional right. You know, and it's like, you're absolutely right. And they're like, well, you know, back in the day, they had it because they needed it if the government took over. I'm like, okay, let's go that route. Do you understand how strong our military is? Like, if our military wanted to go against and take over this country into military, your assault rifle
is not going to do anything.
Like, I'm trying to really understand. Like, you have an assault rifle, like
you're not going to stop these guys that are trained every day.
Have you heard of tanks? Have you heard of jets with bomb? Like, if they really wanted to take over, they're just gonna bomb the shit out of you. And
they don't even need they're just trained a lot better. Like, they do that daily.
And then I have, I'm sure people, they probably think, oh, I'm trained to, I don't know, freaking, I played Call of Duty or whatever, freaking, I played paintball, like, whatever. Like, you're not trained as military, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if the military wanted to take over, you having an assault rifle is a little blimp. Like, and at the end of the day, like that's what, do you really think that's gonna happen? Like, what's going on in your mind to think that the government is gonna all of a sudden, you know what, a World War III is gonna break out where there's a revolution
against your own people? Yeah.
Or you're gonna have to go against your own people, like in the olden days, where they're gonna be running through your house. Like, and it sucks because people aren't having these conversations. They're just all like, no, you're trying to take away my guns. And it's just the same shit over and over again. And it's like, dude, like, will someone just get the balls to like say enough is enough. Like this is fucking bullshit. Like we need to push forward or get the hell out. Like, but no one's gonna do that. No one is gonna do that. All these states are gonna still vote because they're Republican or they're Democrat. And I'm hoping in the next 30 to 50 years, all these young people are gonna realize like, hey, we need to make a change. Because all these freaking Republicans or Democrats, all these people, they're like old as hell. Like I feel like a term limit. Yeah, I feel like look, just like the president can do freaking only 2 terms, 8 years, it should be the same for any position in politics. Because it's like
there's been some people that's been like on the ballot since like I was a kid. I'm like, yo, are you serious?
Yeah. So I'm just like, which you would think that would be common sense as well, but no one wants to put that up. No one wants to make that change. It's like, why not?
That's
like
true. I never thought about that, but yeah.
You would think like, you know what? The president can only do an 8 term. Why the hell are these other positions longer?
Yeah.
Like you would think like, yeah, we should probably do everyone across the board. That makes sense. Get new people in, new blood, new set of eyes, and it should really be a temporary service that you're doing for the state. It shouldn't be where it's like you're some celebrity or you're just in it for power. It's like literally you do your term and then you're gone. But
wait, isn't it like that for us though?
What?
Isn't our mayor and governor only allowed to serve X amount of terms?
Is there a term for our mayor and governor? Yes, there is,
Yeah.
but not for the House and.
No, not for like representatives and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lower positions, like they can go as long as they want.
Which makes even more sense. Like our governors and our mayors have terms. Why don't it just boggles me to like see these people in power, and it's like, and some of the things that they say, I'm just like, that's some stupid stuff. Like,
Because even isn't assault rifles illegal in Hawaii?
No, because
Really?
I know some friends that have assault rifles.
Okay, let's not say that because you sure? I'm pretty sure.
I'm almost positive you can have assault rifle here. You just have to have it registered. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably regulations on what kind of assault rifles that you can have, as far as like how many magazines you can hold or what, bullets and all that stuff. But I know Hawaii does have very strict gun laws, which is good. But yeah, I know some friends that have assault rifles that they take to the gun range and shoot. Which, like I said, you want to shoot assault rifles, it's your right. Go ahead. You want to shoot for recreation? I'm all about it. But you don't need it in your house.
Yeah.
I mean, like if it's strictly recreation, leave it at the gun range. So I don't have to worry about you having a bad day and you're gonna shoot up the grocery store.
Or really, those people like should have like they should just be screened a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should be
screened a lot
better. Yeah, where it's literally they go through social media, they go through background check, ask your family members like, hey, do you have any mental health issues? Like, do you have whatever criminal records? Like, they should do all that. Right? Yeah, and that should be across the board, all the way in the U.S. But it just, I don't know, man. It's literally one side or the other. You have people that love their guns, and they're like, no, if I want the option to have 50 guns in my house, I want to have 50 guns in my house. And I'm just like,
it's like, what can you do?
Like, what the hell, dude? Like, I guess it's just weird because I'm more of the person on the left and the middle. It's like, I do want my freedom. If I want a weapon, I should be able to, as long as I obviously go through the proper channels.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to need more than one.
Yeah.
Like a video game where I'm like, oh, shit, I lost one. I need another one real quick in my backpack so I can keep shooting people. Like,
that's why.
It just, I don't know. And it's sad because, like I said, a month from now, this is all going to wash over.
Yeah.
Wash over for those parents in Texas. This is going to be with them forever. That town is going to be rocked. But, yep, we're just gonna move on like nothing happened. Guns are still gonna get sold. Shootings are still gonna happen, and it's just like, dude, like, oh, it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take. It's just crazy, 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 crazy. I tell you.
But are you guys? Have you guys been purchasing things for the second baby?
Oh, well, I know we told you we finally pulled the trigger on the van.
Yeah,
So that, oh my god, that whole situation was
it's a huge purchase.
it. Well, because right now there's really only two vans out there. It's the Toyota and the Honda,
Yeah,
and we just ended up going with the Honda because we like the features of the Odyssey better than the Toyota. But like, there's no there's no vans on the lot.
oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
every dealership that we went to, you actually have to order it, which
Order it.
takes like
Yeah,
6+ months, or they have stuff coming in and you have to call dibs on them,
yeah,
put down payments down on them.
yeah.
And it's literally a free for all. It's like the whole buying, purchasing process was just like,
It's crazy.
holy
Yeah,
cow. So yeah, so we finally pulled the trigger, and it's pretty much my birthday present, my Christmas present, my present until I die. Yeah, babe. She says my present. Don't ask for anything else. So I was like, all right. So yeah, so we're getting a van. I think in September, which is perfect because the baby's coming out. So it'd be in that perfect time range. But besides that, we still gotta buy that. What's that rocking thing
well,
that you guys have?
is it called Mamaru? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
I think so. It's just the thing where it rocks. Yeah,
Yeah,
that thing's expensive. I'm just like, oh,
yeah.
it's like, so I'm trying to wait for deals. Hopefully Memorial Day there'll be
Do
some
you
deals
guys
or something.
do you guys still have a lot of the small items from Maddie,
Uh,
like the baby bags and stuff like that?
oh yeah,
Diaper bags?
we have all the diaper bags. We have the blankets and stuff. We're not gonna really purchase
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. I do know we have to buy. Did we say we're gonna buy a twin bed? Babe? Yeah, the twin bed for me to put in Maddie's room, because my goal is to get her into her room to sleep. So when the
Good
new
luck.
baby's here, we're not all in our bedroom and everyone's just playing musical chairs on crying and waking each other up.
I told Shani like we need to just get another king size bed and we'll just put two kings next to each other so we'll all
Dude,
just sleep.
Diana said the same. She was like, babe, why don't we just get a bed? We put our mattresses on the floor and it's literally wall to wall. And I'm like, no, like that. No. I want the kids out. Like this is our bedroom. Once they're old enough, they need to get out. I want my time with you. Like I want to be able to look at you and snuggle with you if I wanted to, and not have we don't. She says we never snuggle because Maddie and I'm so hot, temperature wise and looking wise. But yeah, so I'm hoping I'm gonna buy a twin bed, put it in a room, so when we sleep in there, I can sleep on that thing twin bed, not on the floor. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So but we definitely gotta buy. We haven't bought any boys' clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, Diana bought some stuff. I
Yeah.
but I mean, she buys all the clothes anyway. But yeah, we gotta buy a little bit more boys' clothes. But besides that, I think
You guys have a lot.
Yeah, but like bottles, do we have bottles? I don't know. Bottles, but we have to buy nipples. Oh yeah, nipples. So we got bottles from Maddie, but I didn't know nipples get old, but we gotta buy nipples, which I guess makes sense.
You're supposed to get them like frequently too, like.
Yeah, and like we don't know, like this boy might not like the nipples that we buy, so we gotta kind of test them all out. Luckily, Maddie, we didn't really have to test out a lot of nipples. She just kind of took it and went with it. But besides bottles, nipples, like all this small kind of stuff, like we don't have our where you sanitize the bottles, where you like use steam or whatever, put in the microwave or whatever you do. We gotta
Yeah.
get that. We got our stroller, which Maddie loves, so that's good. Car seats were good.
Dude, does your stroller have you can put the attachment on the back where Maddie can like stand up and like on a
Yeah,
skateboard thing? Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
So we have that, but I don't know what we're gonna do because she likes to sit in the stroller. So, if we have, because the stroller that we bought, we can buy an attachment to put both in the front,
Oh, okay.
and it's not side by side; it's like
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
Depending on how Maddie is, if she wants to be on that kickboard or whatever, we can get it. But I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say. I don't know how she's gonna be.
Okay.
But we're definitely gonna have to put the newborn in the top position.
Yeah.
So I'll just see what Maddie wants to do. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, nothing more that I could think of. What about you guys?
Shani's she's been buying a lot of like the small things.
Yeah.
Like she bought a bottle warmer.
Oh yeah, bottle warmers are lifesavers.
Yeah. And she found this.
Oh.
Remember that day?
Dad was like, that's what it was that we were supposed to buy. She was asking me, hey, I told you we have to buy something. I was like, dude, I don't remember what it was.
But you gotta look at the one. Shani got this like travel one that's rechargeable.
Oh, it's rechargeable. We get the ones that you just plug into the wall. But I didn't even know they had rechargeable ones.
Yeah, but like you can charge it and like so if you're gonna go somewhere during the day,
that's pretty smart. Oh wow.
You can take it with you. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a smart thing.
So she got
I remember when we first had Maddie, we didn't think about we don't need that. And we would like put hot water into a cup and did it that way. And I was like, bro, no, we need a warmer. Like,
technically, Shannon looked it up. Like technically, it doesn't have to be warm. Technically, like as long as your baby like wants to drink it. Yeah, it's not like you're like heating it up to cook it or like kill anything or. It's literally just so they'll drink it.
Yeah.
But bro, when we had shades in, it was so long ago. We had the one you plugged in, but luckily Shani's car was like new enough where she had outlets in the car, so we would just plug it into the car.
Oh, nice.
But now her cars don't have that, so she got one of those battery ones.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Battery one. We'll probably look at that too.
And then she bought like this you know that the holder you use to put the poop bags in, kind of like the doggy bags, I call it.
Yeah.
She got one of those keychains again with the you can put
yeah. Well, that's lifesaver too, man, because their poop's gonna stink.
So she's just buying like the small stuff.
Buying like a separate dumpster where it like supposedly capsulates the smell, but I'm like, how well does this really work?
No, we have like the ones at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one, or we still have it actually. So we're like gonna still use it.
And it just keeps the smell in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, babe.
Because it's like each bag is like the bag itself is like odor blocking.
Yeah.
And then each diaper you put inside, it kind of like wraps it and like kind of like closes it in and then pushes it down.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Never mind.
Like it's kind of it's so tight though, like it's hard to push the diaper in because it's like really trying to stay closed to keep the smell out.
Oh, okay.
So it works really well, but it's kind of hard to push the diaper in sometimes.
Are you guys gonna get what is it called? Are you getting a crib or like a bassinet or anything, or how are you guys?
I think I don't know what it's called, but she has this thing that's gonna connect to the bed.
Oh yeah, keep it next to you.
Yeah, it kind of like hangs over and like cantilevers over and like it's gonna like be next to her.
It's like some of them have openings where you can literally just put them right next to you. Yeah.
Yep.
I seen. Got it.
So she's gonna use that. She's been doing a lot of like researching and looking. So I kind of just let her get whatever she wants. So
yeah. Well, for you guys, I feel like you guys have to definitely get. I mean, everything new. It's not like you're gonna have anything that you see. Jason's a lot older.
And even some of the stuff that we do have, like we kept his stroller, but she likes the newer ones a lot better. Yeah. So we're getting a lot of new stuff.
Yeah. For sure. Dude, you should sell all your old stuff. Like my old stuff, I just put on Facebook.
Me and Shannon was just talking about that. Like we see you posting everything.
Dude,
I just hate dealing with like people
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it does suck.
Bro.
So usually I don't meet them. I'm like, bro, this is so cheap.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
come get it. So I'll
yeah.
always tell them, come get it. So at least you're not wasting my time, me driving out to you, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Come get it. And I always tell them, look, you're okay with the price, right? I don't want to be surprised where you come to my house.
Yeah.
We got like $20. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I posted for $100. I wouldn't have met you if you were just offering me 20. Like what? Like are
Yo,
you?
that's what I'm saying.
So that's why
why
you gotta tell them all in the chat.
no,
I put it in my post where it's like, look, cash
I
and local
can't.
sales only. So don't message me if you're from Africa, wanting
Bro,
me to mail it to you or something.
I'm
Like,
surprised. Don't you get those though? Don't you get those stuffs no matter what?
they'd be
Because
like,
I've
oh, I love your product. I want to get it
yeah,
for my daughter. I want to be a surprise.
yeah,
But can you mail it to this? I'll send you money. I'll give you extra. And I'm like, bro, local sales only. Delete.
yeah.
Like,
Bro, I feel like it's not too bad on Marketplace. But back in the day, like when there was no Facebook Marketplace, I used to sell
yeah,
on Craigslist.
Craigslist was
That
really
was
bad.
the worst.
Craigslist is really bad.
People would
So
call me
like,
and be like, "Oh, I want to buy this. I want to buy your car, but oh, I'm still in the mainland. But my cousin's gonna transfer the money to you, but I need you to transfer it back or something." I'm like, "Bro, what in the world? Like, this
no,
is just crazy."
Craigslist is, dude, it's crazy. I had someone uh like I heard a story where like they uh it was like it was like one of those scams. Like when I heard it, I was like, there's no way they did this. Where I guess it was like they were looking for rent and they're like, oh, give us the deposit and we'll give you the keys.
Yeah,
Which is like that's like total opposite. Like why
yeah,
would you give someone money
yeah, yeah,
before you have the keys?
yeah.
And yeah, they did it, and I was just like, oh god, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. But no, there's even scams like you hear about even these shootings. Like how
Uh-huh.
messed up you have to be to set
Oh
up these
yeah.
like fundraising accounts where it's like,
Yep.
hey, we're gonna give it to the victims and stuff, and
Yep.
they keep, and it's just like that's
Oh, I've
freaking.
heard of it. Like I've heard of it where they have like legit um um fundraisers for them or whatever, yeah, like legit websites. And then someone would make another website with like one letter difference
Yeah,
and then try to get
no,
people's like stuff. It's like
yeah,
crazy.
it's shady, dude. I'm like, that's freaking messed up.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you, man. I've sold a ton of stuff
That's why me
on
and
my
Chad is like James has a lot of like balls to sell on, bro. Like
dude.
patience. Because
Yeah. Well,
I
because
hate dealing with people.
I just post it and I'm just like, whatever. And like every couple, like a month, a week or something, I'll look at it. All right, let me take $10 off, repost it, and
Bro,
most
it's
of the
like
time people buy it. But like anything under $20, I'm like, bro, $10 firm. Don't freaking bullshit me. Like, dude, it's freaking $10. Like,
it's
you either
just
want
like
it or not.
messages back and forth. People like, oh, would you take this for it? Would you take what's the lowest you'd be willing to go? Bro, I just hate dealing with all of that.
No,
I'd rather just like
I've honestly become our family salesman. Like, like a family members will come to me, hey, can you sell this for me? I've sold washing
oh,
machines. I've sold all kinds of stuff to people. Like, I was like, dude, no one, I guess, yeah. I've sold mattresses. I
bro.
was like, I wouldn't think someone would buy a mattress for $100, but yeah, people buy my.
I hate doing it. I'd rather just give it to somebody or throw it away. Like I just hate dealing with all of that back
See,
and forth with people.
I don't want to deal throwing it away. Like going to the dump. Like, I'll even come to a point where it was like, bro, you can have it for free. I've posted something. You just pick it up and it's free. Take
Oh shit.
it. Someone will be out there and they'll take it.
No, they'll
Someone,
take it for sure.
and I just don't want to have to deal with like obviously I don't even have a truck. So it's like I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
asking you or asking friends like, hey, can you help lug this out? Like, it's like, look, you want it? I post it on. Look, you can have it. It's free. You just gotta pick it up. Let me know what time. Like, but guarantee you can sell your baby stuff. Like
no, I
yeah,
mean I'm sure he can. I just don't want to deal with it.
uh,
Like I said, I'd rather
it's
like I have a truck. The dump is like 5-10 minutes away from my house, and I'd rather just do that.
That's true. That's true. If you're gonna do that, you might as well just don't. What's the thing that we did, babe? Where we donate and they pick up? Yeah. United Cerebral Palsy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Use it all the time.
Yeah.
Literally,
You
just
leave it
leave it out.
outside. Yeah,
Nope.
you write a note on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
we've done
we've
that a
done
couple
that
of times.
too.
It's like,
Yeah.
and they take a lot of stuff. Like we were gonna
Yeah.
donate. Like we did a pickup this past week where we put all kinds of stuff in there that they'll take.
Yeah.
Some stuff they won't take, but for the most part, they'll take it. So I was like, look, at least this is going to someone.
We
I don't have
even
to.
tried to sell it back. There's like a place in Waipahu that buys baby things from you.
Okay.
But then like it's the same thing though. Like you put whatever you want in there, and they'll take some, then they won't take some, and then it's like that bargaining thing again. They're like, "Oh, I'll give you 25 cents for this toy or whatever," and it's like
25 cents, bro. I'm not gonna drive out there to get a quarter from you. Like, bro, like I'll just donate this. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Like keep
We've
quarter.
put like a bunch of Shizen's toys in there. We did it once and we went down there and it's just like so awkward. It's like they'll give you some pretty good price for some things, and then some things like they'll lowball you. And then one thing, I swear, I could be wrong, but I swear one of them was like, "Oh, we don't purchase these, but if you want to donate it to us, you can donate it and we'll like put it inside here." And we're like, bro, like we just came all the way over here for this. Like, just take it and just give us whatever the heck you want. Like, I don't even want to like bargain with you. I don't even want to go back and forth.
Dude, I don't know. To me, I get like a kick out of it when I sell stuff. It's like, dude, I want to see what's the perfect price because I know they're gonna lowball me. So I just put it a little bit up where I know they're gonna lowball me to this price, and that's the price I want. And but I don't make it too high where no one's even gonna freaking inquire about it. And it's just
sometimes
I've sold almost everything. But I mean, there's some stuff that's like, man, no one wants to buy it. But I'm like, all right, whatever. Eventually, someone's gonna take it.
I've sold all of our used cars and like I bought all my trucks online. But like, but when I do that, I don't know. I guess it's different when you're like trying to sell and buy a vehicle.
Yeah, vehicles are hard
because I'm so specific with it. So like. When I was looking for my truck, like it literally took all my energy for 2 weeks, like constantly looking, constantly like messaging people, constantly trying to like meet up with them, test drive it, and like just like looking all kinds of stuff up, and like it just took a lot of energy trying to do that.
You know, telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like it's like everything could look perfect, but it's like, bro, like I'm taking a risk here. Like I'm taking this, and for all I know, like you've did some shady fixes just to be good enough. This one week, and then a week later, I don't know, some crazy leak happened.
Yeah.
So it's used cars, and it's
that one that just it's like it takes so much energy. I don't even want to deal with the small stuff.
Yeah, I think every used car that I bought from somebody here in Hawaii, it was like freaking. I call it just 1 year runners. Like I would literally pay straight cash at like $1,000, $2,000.
Really?
Like I think where I was like, look, I just need something that runs. I was like, here you go. I just drove it. I didn't really care. I was like, does it have AC? Windows work? No check engine lights? All right, whatever. Here's the money. Because I was like, it's $3,000. I hope it lasts at least a year. And if it lasts more than a year, perfect. And I would just
you know what's crazy? All my used cars I bought on Craigslist. I probably bought like 5 or 6 of them. They all ran like forever, like where I was able to sell it again when I was done with it, except for my last truck. But all the other ones but my last truck lasted me like over 10 years.
Yeah, that's good.
So like all my vehicles have lasted long.
Yeah, because honestly, I was thinking about selling my car rather than trading in it, but I'm like, man, I don't want to hassle with meeting people and test driving it and them asking me the same questions. I'm like, bro, just trust me. It's a good car. I've taken good care of it. But like how many people have said that before, you know? So I get it. I get it. So it's like, you know what? I'd rather just trade it in. Like,
so luckily my mom's husband's like a mechanic, so he comes with me.
That's good.
And that's another part that's hard. Like I have to like his schedule. I'm like, all right, this weekend, like we're just gonna look at cars. So we'll look through like Marketplace, Craigslist, and we'll find like 5 to 8 that we're gonna go look at, and we'll just do that all day.
Yeah.
So he'll go with me and check it out. But
no, that's true. That's true. Man, it's crazy, man.
But no, yeah. So I've bought all my stuffs on Marketplace and they've lasted. The one vehicle, did I buy one? I might have bought two from the dealership used. I bought two used vehicles from the dealership. My first one I ever bought used from the dealership was a lemon, bro. It literally broke down a month of having it. I didn't even
Dude,
send in my first payment and it broke down. I was so pissed.
it was so funny. We traded in Diana's car at the dealership, and it was having some issues. It had some issues, man. But they took it anyway. We're like, okay.
Yeah.
And Diana, she saw that car on the road. So I was like, someone bought that car. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to fix whatever they needed, but I was just like, wow, I wonder if they made any money off that. I was like,
bro.
Diana drove that car for how long have you had that car?
I bought it new.
Yes, but how long?
10 years.
Yeah, she had that. She bought a brand new Lexus. It was a brand new Lexus. Had it for like 10 years almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had that forever. And I was like, dang, it was in good shape. It was just, man, it met its road, and I was surprised the dealership took it. And we're like, yeah, one of our good friends was
He was like, I'll drive.
Yeah, he was like, bro, I'll just take it, and I was like, sweet. But when Diana told me, I saw that car, I saw the license plate, I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Okay, good on the dealership, man. I guess I hope they fixed it. That would suck if they sold that car the way it was, because that car engine was just jacked.
You never know, bro. Like I said, I've freaking bought the only one I bought from the dealership. It's like just transmission went out like within a month. I was so pissed.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Anytime, you would think a dealership that's why even like with this
it was a used car dealership though. It was like one of those. They're not small either. They're a pretty big used car dealership.
Okay. I was like, did you buy them like right outside the base? Because those are ones that you probably should avoid. It's like any sign that says 100% guarantee approval. It's like, Is that? Yeah, let me just not go to that one. That's probably not the
But
best.
even my last truck, the one that broke, even as it was broken, like I've gotten like people offer me like $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to deal with any of it, bro. I ended up just giving it to my friend. I was like, if you can pay for the tow truck to come take it, like, bro, you can take this and just have it.
Wow. Yeah.
So he got a tow truck to tow it away, but I was like, bro,
yeah,
I don't want to deal with it.
Even Diana's family, they had people that just gave family the cars. Like, it was like, hey, you just take it. We don't want it anymore. I was just like, I've never heard that before. I was like, what? You don't want at least something for that? It's it's old. It still runs, but you can take it. I'm just like, wow, that's pretty cool. I've never heard anything like that. But oh man, you have anything planned for the 3-day weekend?
I got the bowling tournament Saturday, Sunday.
Oh yeah, bowling tournament, Saturday. That's right. Oh, it's like I want to do something. We want to do something with Maddie, but it's like it's just so hard to find things to do. It's like we don't want to go to
the carnival. The carnival opened up.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's this weekend it opens.
It is looking at me like I'm pregnant and it's Maddie, and you want to be around a bunch of people where COVID cases are going up.
That's why, like the only time we would go, and we've since we've had Chazen, I think we've only went during the daytime when it's the least crowded, but it's also the hottest time of the day, so it's never like.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. It's like we've been to the zoo, the aquarium. It's like there's nothing else left, and it's like, I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out. But all right, man, I am pooped.
Yeah,
I gotta sleep. But you have good luck in your tournament. Thanks. What's a perfect score in bowling?
300. I'm not getting a 300, but I'm gonna.
Not the way you're talking like that. You're not gonna get a 300. You sound like you've been going to Zeus. Be like, hey man, I'm
realistic. We're realistic. We just want to do well.
If the Mavs can beat the Suns, you can get a 300. Anything is possible. All right. Anything. You can have one of those just rounds where it's just like, this is butter. Every time it releases, it's freaking butter. But yeah, good luck, man.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Later.